Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet bunting. So we're going to make these different color triangles, and at the end we're going to join them with another color along the top here. It's very easy, it makes it really quickly, and all we're going to do is use a single crochet stitch. So to start, we're going to start with a foundation chain. So make your slip knot and then chain as many chains as you want the one side of your triangle to be. So I'm going to chain 25. And once you have your chain ready, we're just going to do single crochets all the way back along the chain. So to single crochet, insert your hook into the second chain from the hook, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over and pull through both. Onto the next one, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. And we're going to carry on our single crochets along the length of our chain. So I'll carry on, I'll see you at the end of the row. I'm nearly at the end of my row. I've just got one more single crochet to make. And when you get to the end of your row, you want to chain one and turn your work. Now for row 2 and all subsequent rows, we're going to start each row with a decrease. So to make a decrease, we're basically merging 2 stitches into one. So what you want to do is insert your hook under your first stitch, under both of the strands of the V here, yarn over, pull through, keep your 2 loops on your hook, then go under the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and just yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's our decrease, and the rest of the row is just single crochets again all the way along. I'll meet you at the end of the row. So I'm at the end of the row again, so I've got one more stitch left to make. And again, we're going to chain one and turn our work. And as previously, our first 2 stitches will become 1, so we're going to do a decrease into the first stitches. So turn your work up a bit, insert your hook under the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, leave that loop on the hook, insert your hook under the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, now yarn over and pull through all 3. That's our decrease. And again we'll carry on with single crochets for the rest of the row. And that's all we're going to do basically, and the more decreases we do, the more the triangle will taper. So at the end of each row, chain one and turn your work, and at the beginning of each row do a decrease and then just carry on with your single crochets. So I'm going to complete my triangle, and I'll see you again when I've got just a couple of rows left to do. So I'm nearly at the end of my triangle. I've only got a couple of rows left. So again, I'm going to start with a decrease, and there's just one more stitch left. Now we're going to chain and do a last decrease, and that is going to be the end of our tip here. So when you get to the tip, just yarn over and pull through. Now cut your yarn and pull the tail through. So that's our triangle here. So all we want to do now is tidy up the ends, and you can make as many triangles as you like, different colors or the same color, whatever you prefer. So to tidy up our ends, just thread your needle and now work your way back along the one side of your triangle to hide the end. So I'm just gonna go through all the different stitches. There we go. And now you want to work back in an opposite direction. And just come out and cut your yarn. Now we want to do the same with the other end. I'll see you in a little while. So now I've got all our triangles ready and all our ends hidden. So now we want to stitch them together. If you find, like I did, that when you finish your triangle ends are curling, you can block these, so you can soak them or spray them with water, then pin them down to a towel and let them dry, and they'll dry much flatter. So now we want to stitch our triangles together, and you can pick whatever color you like. I'm going to pick this light green, and again you can space them out as much or as little as you want, or you can just join them together. It's up to you. So I'm going to space mine out. I'm going to start with the chain of 10, then we're going to join along the top of the triangle and another chain of 10 and attach the second triangle. So I'm going to start with my orange one. So grab your yarn, make a slip knot, it's not going. And now I'm going to chain 10, but if you want them closer together, chain less. So that's 10. And now we're going to pick up our triangle and we're going to single crochet all the way along. So now we're going to insert our hook under the first single crochet of the triangle, yarn over and pull through the triangle and the new yarn. Now go under the next stitch and just make another single crochet and just continue all the way along. I'll see you when I'm at the end. So I'm nearly at the end of my triangle. Just a couple more single crochets here. And now we're at the end. Again, we're gonna chain however many you want your space to be. Oh, I've lost that one. Right, cool. So again, I'm going to do 10 chains. And now I'm going to join my other triangle. So insert your hook into your triangle, yarn over, pull through the triangle loop and your new yarn loop, and again just carry on along the length. There we go. So I'll complete my bunting and I'll see you at the end. So I've now finished joining all my triangles and the bunting's looking lovely. So when you finish, just cut your yarn and pull through. You can leave your ends a bit longer so you can tie it to wherever you want it to be. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you in the next video.